Sangha members, friends, my Facebook friends. It has been some time I haven't been on Facebook or taught here, so I'm happy to be back. So today's topic is the power of being, and these all short teaching and meditation is our intention is to try to help our Cyber Sangha members, those who are following full moon practice that we have started quite some time ago. Every month we either focus on our body, trying to connect, or we focus on our speech, trying to experience more silence, speech from silence, or we're trying to connect more with our heart, trying to experience more love and compassion. So whatever is going on in our life, somehow it's always related to one of these three areas. And so practice of emphasis of Cyber Sangha is trying to, whatever stage and experiences in our life or your life going on, we're trying to see how we can support that. So generally, thinking about the power of being, so who truly you are, can only experience by being, not trying to become, not trying to do, not trying to undo, not trying to do something different, which means trying to create artificially, trying to elaborate what is temporarily manifesting, or manipulate, or even sometimes experiences are not necessarily pleasant but necessary. Such experiences of fear, pain, they are not to be rejected, and there's nothing wrong about them. They are part of our process, part of our growth, part of something that we need to experience, not just experience with effort, with rejection, with struggle to not accepting them, rather learning to embracing them fully, whatever that is. And when we learn to do that, there is nothing, or there's no experience called bad experience that we cannot host, or that will not help us in our journey of growth, development, personal development. So it's always like that. So it's very important, this deep sense of power of being. So let's think about for a moment of power of being. So this very moment, as I'm speaking, as you all are listening, if you bring a sense of attention to this moment, to yourself, to these interactions that we are having, what do you experience? Are you fully there? Or you don't want it to be here, you're curious about it? Or you wanted to be here, but you are restless? Or you're fully here? You look at yourself and you experience it right now, this very moment. Are you able to be, or you are having difficult to be? Being in this moment. Just breathe deep, and whatever sense of discomfort, interference, it's you experiencing in this very moment, just breathe it out. End of that exhalation, empty space, allow yourself to fully rest for a moment. And remerge yourself from that space. The previous discomfort has been cleared, has been ceased. Being there. And you can observe any sense of effort in your body. Is it completely being, or being in that sense of deep stillness, just a deep sense of stillness? And silence, being in that silence. You all are listening, so it's easy to be in silence. Hopefully, you are in silence. I'm speaking as a speaker, so I'm not in silence, but I can be in silence while I'm speaking too. I can speak from the silence. What I'm saying, it is the manifestation of silence, manifestation of that peace. It is fully connected to that silence. So the sound is simply arising from that silence. And whatever you're feeling, this very moment, each one of us have different experience this very moment. Maybe some of you are starting a morning. Some of you have already have a beautiful morning. And some of you are kind of, day is not going exactly your wish. And some of you are end of the day feeling pretty exhausted. So we are all having different feelings in our heart in relation to this moment that we are in, or that moment that you're in. And if you observe closely what you're feeling, very often, maybe we wanted to feel something different, something greater, something better. We wanted to feel something longer, trying to hold on and grasp on. Or we are trying to get rid of some feelings. We don't like what we're feeling. We're trying to suppress it. We're trying to distract ourselves not to feel it. Or we are having these voices to trying to make different stories than what you're feeling, trying to change the feeling. But one thing maybe you realize, you're not allowing to feel fully what you are just naturally feeling. If something you're naturally feeling, there must be a good reason why we need to feel that. Why we need to feel what we're feeling. Why we need to feel this moment in our life. Why we need to feel this situation, this encounter in our life. There's a deeper meaning, purpose. A universe is giving you this feeling, these experiences. So one can fully be embracing this, whatever it is, and particularly discomfort, pain, fear. Just simply being with it. So I'm inviting all of you whatever you are feeling or not feeling, or feeling what you don't want it to feel, feeling of something that you wish to feel, but you're not feeling it. Kind of feeling of disappointment, whatever it is. So it doesn't matter what it is that you're feeling. One thing we need to realize, we always don't have the best relationship to this moment and feelings that what we have in this moment. What will be the best relationship is where we are completely allowing, like mother holding the baby. With some sense of recognition that before we trying to fully be with what we're feeling, but some sense of recognition of our everyday ordinary pattern is always not being with it. Just recognizing it. That recognition, it is very important. The recognition of every day in our life, we are unable to fully be with what we're experiencing it. We are always defending, creating, suppressing, encouraging, manipulating. We're always in an effortful action mood of trying to change the moment. Maybe if you're feeling 1 hour of joy, maybe that's all what you're supposed to feel today. That joy, you should feel fully. The moment when that joy finishes, the sadness arises, feel the sadness fully as you feel the joy fully. Not make much distinction. That's where the healing happens. If there is a need, the pain needs more awareness. The pain needs more light. The pain needs more connection. The pain needs more understanding. The pain needs to be fully embraced. The pain, you need to be with the pain fully, more than the joy. And very often, we do the opposite. We're trying to grasp on joy, but get rid of pain. And not realizing the process of getting rid of pain itself is the manifestation of pain. And any manifestation of the pain will continuously encourage stay longer in pain, stuck longer, deeper in the pain. And we don't realize that. So this very moment, all of us, let's allow to look at what's going on in your life this moment, last few hours, few days, few weeks, few months. There must be something more emotion, specific kind of emotion, specific kind of stories, specific kind of pain identity, creating, recreating. Let's try to bring full awareness to that. And let's be aware the thoughts, emotions, feelings, efforts related to that pain identity and those stories. It's not helping us to be. It's not allowing us to connect our being, our inner being, our essence, who we are. As a result of these pain identity, these feelings and thought, you can see you're trying to become someone else, something else. Be somewhere else. And recognize that. You're constantly trying to become, to do something, become something or someone else, somewhere, going somewhere else. This effort, just look at this effort, where this effort is coming from. And that effort does not allow the deep sense of being. Why we have to look inside and reflect on it? Because when we recognize, it helps us to connect with our sense of being. It's not, you can say something like this, or it's not happening what I wish, but it's okay. I can just be in the moment for the moment. I can be just be. It's not happening what I wished it to happen. It's fine. I just wanted to embrace that experience fully. I wish situation is different, but it's fine as it is. There must be some good reason. There must be something that I have to learn. There must be something that it's helping me to grow and evolve. Look at that way. Not trying to get rid of it. How this fear is trying to make me strong. If I don't reject it, avoid it, run away from it, being with it, embracing it, recognizing it, how it can make me stronger, this fear. Those who are feeling fear, look at it like that. That means be with fear. Look at that way. And recognize you're turning to run away. Sadness, sense of depression. Recognize that you're trying to ignore it, you dislike it, you're trying to run away from it. You're putting a lot of effort, energy, which you don't have it, but into this sadness or depression. Recognize it. Just for a moment, with that recognition, breathe deep, embrace it fully, be with it. Power of being with that sadness will allow, open a new space, new window. The new light will arise. The sense of joy will arise. If and when we fully embrace the sadness and depression, being with it fully. As we are talking about the fear and the depression, just imagine and feel that right this very moment in the Cyber Sangha, we have over 300 people participating together. Just feel that whoever is very strong sense of going through fear or strong sense of going through depression, we all send our prayers and support to these people. But open your heart and you feel that you need the support, then you say, I'm open to that support, and everybody else sends that support to you. So we are here as a Cyber Sangha. We are fully here present together, and we are genuinely, truly trying to support each other. And with particularly with this sense of the fear, depression, sadness. The fear is like a breathing for someone. The depression is also like a breathing for someone. And someone needs to breathe fear in order to clear it. And someone needs to breathe the sense of depression in order to clear it. Breathing is way of fully seeing it, feeling it, allowing it, embracing it, bringing the light of awareness to it. That's how you breathe, allowing it to breathe. That's how you're allowing it to be free. That's how you're allowing it to go beyond this sense of deeper darkness, bringing the light of awareness. That's what we're doing. And that's not what we do usually, which is as I'm emphasizing again and again, it's important to recognize what we don't do. Not so important than what we should do, but it's recognize what we don't do and what we do something different than what we should do. Then it helps. Oh, I'm wasting my time and energy. If I can achieve something doing nothing, why I have to put energy which is giving me the opposite outcome? If I'm trying to be happy, I'm trying so hard to be happy that produces me a suffering. Rather, if I allow the sadness, I can be much happier. So why should I allow the sadness and be happy sooner than trying to be happy and feel miserable longer? That's what we do. So this sense of being, this very moment in as we are practicing, being with yourself. Being with yourself in a sense that you are no one, we are no one. Being with that boundless, unconditioned awareness. Or if you're not able to be with that, then we are being with whatever the conditional expressions are. If we cannot be in that unconditional, boundless space, or boundless awareness, then at least the sense of being would probably mean more like able to be the expressions, the manifestations of these conditions of unable to be, like sadness, being with it. That's all. You have the first chance, and then you have only the second chance. First chance is maybe the harder, but second chance is not difficult. It's only a matter of recognizing that every emotional experiences that you're having any given moment, they are precious. There's a reason why it's coming. It's breathing. If you're effortfully doing anything, you're not allowing to breathe someone. You're suffocating. So these emotions they're breathing. Sadness is breathing. The fear is breathing. The anger is breathing. Feel fully with connection instead of acting out with disconnection. Harmful. When we are in the nature, what would the best thing to do? To be fully with the nature. Feel the earth. Feel the air. Feel the warmth. See the sky, light. Allow these elements to fully nourish you. Allow the spirits of the element to fully nourish your inner spirit, inner being. Do we do that? Did you do that? What did you do when the last time when you're walking in the nature? Being with the friends. Just being with the friends. Seeing them, feeling them, connecting them, nourishing each other. Deep sense of connection of that friendship is the source of healing and energy. But did you do that? Or did you have a long conversation, argument, defending, judging, criticizing, meant to connect, end of meeting, totally disconnected? Is that what happened? Why did it happen? Because you were not being with yourself and that moment and that person and whatever things are going on in that moment. Just recognize. These all are just opportunity to recognize different things and different moments in our experiences wherever we are not able to be, not able to feel the power of being, not able to manifest the qualities, the innate quality, the virtuous quality, the enlightened quality, our higher aspect of our self, not able to manifest. When we are not connected to that being. When we are connected to the being, our sense of being, then we are able to feel, connect, exercise, manifest, enjoy the fruition. The joy is around you, around your life. Being with the family. Do you have a family? Do you be with the family? How often you be with the family? When you are with the family, are you really being with them? Or it's just kind of officially you're together, but not really being together. Or being with the Sangha, being with the Cyber Sangha, like this very moment. We're talking about being. Are you being with the Cyber Sangha? From the place of being yourself, being connected to yourself, in this very moment, being with the Cyber Sangha fully. just a sense of warmth, kindness, connection, gratitude. That we are all here and we are all connected. So it's very important to feel this a sense of connection to ourselves, to family, to Sangha, to friends, to the nature, with each other. This whole ability to be with others will only come the ability to be with yourself. Ability to be with yourself, it just does not mean just being alone. Being alone is definitely an important part of it, but allowing this glimpse of experiences of that who you are without depending on all these stories, unconditional self, unbounded self, no one. Being no one, it's far more powerful than being someone. Or whatever that manifestation, secondary manifestation is happening, which what we are talking about, whatever is going on, the manifestation of conditional self, fully able to be with that. That's called process, which is involved thoughts and emotions and feeling, fear, sadness, all the emotions, but able to be fully with it, being with it, particularly the manifestation of the pain, being with it. Being, the awareness of the being will heal. Whatever is coming, manifesting out of not being, it can heal, it will heal. And that's what we're trying to do. So just for a moment, whatever is happening, last couple of hours, couple of days, couple of weeks, this very moment, whatever experiences, challenges, pain, whatever is happening, recognize you're not fully embracing it. Recognize you're not fully being with it. Recognize you're not fully allowing to express it. You recognize you're not fully, you're not allowing it to breathe fully. Simply by being, not wanting it, suppressing it, changing story, putting effort. Just recognize that. So just for a moment, let's allow collectively support each other. Let's allow, let it be. Whatever it is. It doesn't matter how difficult it is. It doesn't matter how painful it is. It doesn't matter how scary it is. This moment, a collective power of the practice, the power of your own trust and practice, let's allow it to fully express. Let it feel, let it breathe, let it arise, let it stay, let it go, and just feel that space and be that space, being in that space. As we listen to the Sarvabhauma mantra one time, so let's meditate all collectively together on it. I hope the meditation was helpful. How was it? Little feeling of power of being with discomfort, being with pain, being with the sadness, being with the fear, and nothing wrong about that. They're breathing, they're expressing, they're clearing, they're cleared, and you feel new space to feel the joy, confidence. So that's what happens. So we don't have to be kind when you're feeling angry. It's better to feel the anger, acknowledge it, embrace it, be with it, let it breathe, bring the light to it, let it go, let it heal. Then you don't have to be kind. The kindness will spontaneously, effortlessly, you will see it, feel it, and it will manifest. You don't have to try to be confident, strong when you're feeling weak and vulnerable. You don't have to fake. Rather, the weakness, the fear, the vulnerability, it's good to feel it. Bring the light of awareness to it. Let it breathe. Let it relax. Let it take its time, its process. That is far more important than trying to be loving, be kind. So what you're not feeling, you don't have to try to feel. So basically, you don't have to try to be kind when you're feeling angry. You don't have to trying to feel strong when you're not feeling weak. It's the most important thing is the power of being. It's being with whatever it's manifesting from that conditional self, that conditional aspect of ourself. Whatever is manifesting, able to fully embrace it, fully be with it. And then it heals. Then we'll feel new space. Then qualities then naturally arise. This is what we call spontaneously arising qualities. That's what we want to feel. We wanted to feel spontaneous joy, not effortful joy. We wanted to feel spontaneous love, not effortful love. We wanted to be spontaneously kind, not effortful kind. We wanted to live our lives more with spontaneity, not trying to follow the plans of pain identities, because none of them are fun. So anyway, I hope it makes sense. So a little bit, at least being all of us being together here, a sense of power of being, I feel it. So I hope you all feel it also. Thank you very much. And many, many love, many, many blessings to all of you. Thank you.